All right, welcome in, everybody. Thank you for your patience on that one. We were just waiting to get into the game and sorted, but we are underway. Anubis here, Espionage, looking to clean up house as they will start off on that CT side. The weaker side, many people say, but it's always nice, I think, to get your CT side out of the way and then you know what you've got to deal with. Shalfie going to open up here on the A-bomb site. Cabbi at the back end of Fish, looking good. Runs out of ammo, though. Iceberg as well to take one big shot from Cabbi there onto Gokushima. And suddenly, Results is all by himself.
Damn, that's third shot going in towards the site was insane. Is now put it in a position where you have to look at Resol and say, what can you even do here? No bomb, no util left, and obviously probably on top of that as well, no armor, right? So Resol is, even if they can't find the headshots, they can just spam him away. Surely no chance here. To isolate a fight, or 3 different fights, would be one of the most ridiculous pistol rounds. Spotted. Known quantity. Surely not long live the world, and Lucky will see him off. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. And it's that man of Cabbi as well. Again, seriously stepping up in a massive way. Just when it actually looked like they're about to lose the site and, you know, have a position where things are going to look a little shaky for them. To be. If that bomb had gone down, I think forZe probably could have had a very good kind of post-spawn setup just because of the numbers game alone. But yeah, Espionage, really nicely done. No bomb. But interestingly enough, forZe is still going to force regardless. Now, this is something I don't like. Forcing on C side when you use around, not a fan. Forcing on T side when you don't get a bomb plant, regardless of whether they're going to lose, I'm also not a fan either. Just not a lot of money to work with or anything. They're relying on Gokushima's scout. Try and kind of bail them out here.
Slow creep finds the first, so looking pretty good from here. Just left a little bit tagged, but you know, not only have they found the first frag, they've also got some pretty deep control. So forZe are constricted and have very limited options in terms of the bomb sites at the moment.
There's quiet around it, so I think for forZe, kind of feel like they don't really know where to go from here. They don't have the util to go for a proper execute. 2 smokes and a flash. Or 3, you may say, as Resol's got one as well. Doesn't mean that Espionage by any means have to respect them. 40 seconds, though. I mean, for forZe, they look a little clueless right now. It's a split decision of kind of where they want to go. I'm assuming this is a wrap towards A play here. Mr. will find Resol. Flashing towards mid will kind of keep them at bay. Yeah, you can see the panic ensue already. Great flash from Cabbi. Great couple of kills from Lucky. And they should be seen off. Nay bother. Cabbi takes a tag as well, just falls away. No point losing his life for no reason. That's such a beautifully played round from the Espionage guys. I mean, they just make it look so easy. forZe never even had a look in towards that one.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I think Espionage playing very, very solidly here as they will continue rolling through the rounds. I think just picking up where they left off, to be honest with you now, absolutely no bother, like you say. Starting things off pretty good here on Anubis as well. Again, setting the tone, and I think it will make them difficult to get through. Cabbi looks pretty confident with his push up middle, and rightfully so, starting to pick up the frags. Great series earlier on, and looked pretty good there on Nuke as well. So I think he playing quite confidently recently. It's cool to see. Really well-known name within the Tier 2 scene, been around for a long, long time. And just such a good, consistent player, but
yeah,
finds it difficult to break through his ceiling. Oh my goodness.
No
Fully
way.
through here. Okay. Mr. will find a kill. He definitely was surprised by that, but happens to the best of us, I suppose. Still a flawless round in the end from Espionage.
Exactly. I mean, that's kind of all that matters. But yeah, definitely still a kind of a weird one in the sense that that very nearly could have been maybe a little bit more expensive than they would hope. But hey, who cares? Who cares? All the matches around go to favor Espionage and flawlessly. Nice and simple. It'll be forced into their first full buy. Gokushima up, coming into play. But yeah, I mean, it goes without saying that this feels pretty early doors. A bit of a necessity. forZe, the ending of Nuke was a little rough. The start of Nuke was awful. Can't let it slip. Iceberg playing pillar. They don't expect it because the main player's already pushed through. Iceberg for 2. Oh, that's beautiful. They just do not expect a second player even remotely close. That's definitely an oversight.
Really well played from Espionage once again. Firmly getting in the heads of forZe with a fantastic little round. Fantastic little read. It is fantastic thus far from Espionage. Word of the day. Iceberg. Oh my goodness. Getting cheeky now. Not quite as clean or as textbook as his previous play. And he's going to find a third. That should seal the deal.
Yeah, this round's got to be done here. Iceberg. What a round he's had. Might get tested for more as well. Chance for the ace is on for the young Dane. He's looking to do it as well. He might get the chance as Tania comes around that corner first. And he's not facing. I love this. Level-headed. Ult-up comes after swinging, lights him up. Iceberg, what a finish towards round number 4. That is sumptuous. All 5 to his name. 10-1 on the scoreboard. And Espionage continue their flawless streak on their opponent's map pick. forZe left stunned.
I mean, I think we're all a bit stunned, to be honest. Hell of a way to win the round. Hell of a way to start making a name for yourself here, Iceberg. Talk about Cabbi, for example, Lucky, and Quez. I think Iceberg is a guy that goes a little bit under the radar from time to time, but looks pretty nasty. Gokushima, speaking of nasty, really insane find from him. Okay, it's not quite working out for the rest of the team, unfortunately. Just Shalfie all alone. Tech 9 out. Man, really low on ammo. Iceberg takes him for another great round. A multi-frag match so far for this guy.
This is... I gotta be said, this is pretty damn good right now. Espionage firing on all cylinders. Iceberg's up to 13 kills after 5 rounds played. Is pretty impressive. But also, this is a map which is kind of traditionally seen as being the most Seaside map on the board. And the fact that we're seeing Espionage make such light work of forZe Seaside, quite concerning. Definitely a little worrying. It looked like there's going to be a playthrough main there by Iceberg. Maybe a type of overconfidence if he had gone for that. Thankfully, he kind of reins himself back in. forZe, at the moment, they look absolutely clueless. I don't have a clue what to do to break down this Danish defense.
Certainly wild. Slow encroachment here from the forZe side of things, moving in towards mid. It will be Cabbi on the other side of the equation if they continue pushing in, which it looks like they will. Hidden away, a deadly, deadly angle, this one. He's just looking for that timing, maybe some utility to come around. It's not going to happen. A full-on contact here from forZe. So the other option is Cabbi on a quick flank, or indeed, just as the frags get spotted, not quite the double. Still a player alive on the A-bomb side itself, and it looks like Lucky is going to have to, well, yeah, do it all. Everybody else has fallen. A very, very smart round from forZe to just completely mix it up. Who would ever contact through mid like that? Such a utility-heavy area, but they make it work.
Yeah, I mean, again, for forZe, they need to change something up. They just go off the back of individuals. Fair enough. But we need to see some consistency. It's all well and good finding one round or something, but Espionage still have a 4-round buffer to speak of. They're back into a bye. It's not too large of an issue for them. Just, yeah, early damage. Yeah, Shalfie through the Molotov there is questionable. I think he was mollied and spammed. That'll cost them. Actually, the corner. Lucky's up. Lucky in the name and in the game. Wrestle gets blocked full blind. And Cabbi adds a little bit more luck to the server. Spam through the smoke drop Celta. forZe goes from bad to worse right now.
Yeah, it's rough, mate. It is very, very rough. They needed a string. They needed some more rounds, obviously. Nice pickup from Samir. Cost him a lot of HP in his position known, so nothing more he can really do. Gokashima, all alone. Let's see. Creeping round, looking to find a frag and maybe get the bomb down. That would be nice. Oh, but such a weird angle from Mister that he was not ready for at all. Yeah, Espionage right back in. That just kind of shows that it was more of a fluke from forZe based on a wacky strategy rather than the start of some consistency. It's not looking great here.
No, it's not. No, it's not. As we said, you know, for forZe, it's all well and good fun of that first round, but no consistency. We just don't really care. Espionage look like the considerably cleaner team. Conversation at the moment. Over on the other stream as well, Namiga took map number 1. Now 4-0 up on map number 2. So and this one looks like it could be a 2-0 in terms of the offset. So does the other game. Amcal losing in the upper bracket final was not what I was expecting.
Mister. Oh, gotta be careful. They're coming towards him, but he gets his M4 up just for one. Could be big, though. Iceberg, weird angle. Left low, needed to take that fight, unfortunately. Was really hoping, you know, to have that angle for a little longer when they actually started to really pull off the hit, but it is what it is, and now it's a 3 versus 3 for Espionage to deal with.
Goes quad off the back of it. forZe, by calling a pause here, trying to make Espionage maybe over-rotate or something along those lines. The real issue is just the fact that the bomb looks like it has to go for a long rotate back over towards his B site. And the real issue about this is they're not going to leave a lot of time for the execute. Celta's sitting close. There's 2 players of Espionage waiting for this. Oh, the AWP is trained. Surely Lucky's fine here. Smoke comes over. Cabbi's playing backside. Time's ticking. They've got to go here and now. A corner, the flash. This time, Lucky doesn't hit it.
Cabbi. Molotoved off, but maybe they didn't hear him. He drops the bomb. That's the round, yeah. Oh, goodness. What a mess. What a mare from forZe. It is going from bad to worse, and, well, the slow start reverse sweep team that we've seen across the course of the qualifiers just hasn't arrived yet. This is really not great. First time out being taken. Maybe even that is too little too late, to be honest. This is already out of hand.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good enough. I think for forZe, you know, the decision that is made there, you know, you've got, I think it was 28 seconds when the bomb starts making a move back over towards B. That's a crazy decision, right? They're shift walking the majority of the way. And then on top of that, they've got all the get onto the site. They've got to try and clear all the angles. They've got actually quite limited util as well, with one smoke going over, Molotov in towards back plat. Yeah, I mean, all things as forZe just did not give themselves enough time at all. Man alive. What do you do with your forZe? They are making this look so simple. So damn simple. Flashing towards mid to try and give us some control. I think for now, forZe should be okay with the slower taking. Oh, looking in the direction of B. Wrestle catches iceberg through water. That might still a bit of a fake that they attempted to go A, but the bomb is in the direction of B.
Oh, Lucky will manage to find the kill. Big for Espionage. Mister off angle again with the 2-piece. Blinded for the 3rd. It's actually Cabbi that helps out a bit. Nonetheless, Gokashima, not long for this world. 3K from the captain. Looking good.
Espionage are making this look so easy. So easy. And especially in that round, you know, you've got a solo guy playing B anchor there. And the fact that he walks away with essentially 2.5 kills. never should happen. The spacing and the trading by forZe has been lackluster, to say the least. And the rotate comes through from water, or from E-box, as those who call it. Dink and a finish. It's simple. It's, you know, Espionage aren't even doing anything too outlandish in terms of their CT setups, but still they're making this look so comfortable by every metric, and it continues in that fashion as well. Lucky's all will start things off nicely. So Wrestle gets picked there. It would definitely change the narrative for forZe, who look like they want to go a little bit quicker. And as they move their way through main, nobody's there, so they can just go stack over towards the A side. This is great work by Espionage. Map control is perfect. They're hitting their shots. There's so little to say on a bad note.
Yeah, it's really cool. It is really, really cool. Iceberg finding another one as he gets an advanced position. All the way through B, I guess. Absolutely wild that they're getting away with this. Mr. holding down below. Cabbi finding one up top. forZe are slowly, quietly, and not so subtly conceding, man. It's really not a good look. Mr. well-timed had them both, didn't he? But Cabbi had to nick one away.
Oh, this is a massacre. There's just been so little that we can talk about. I mean, forZe's going to go back into a bye. If this one continues as all the others have, I don't think it's going to be too big of a difference maker. forZe then have little to no money last round, and it'll end up being a... yeah, it's the one-sided first half. I mean, it already is a one-sided first half, but they get double digits in it. I mean, that brutal Lucky is so close. So close. Takes a peek, misses it, drop a smoke, and now lock off some map control. The nade made noise there, so Mister's heard this. He knows there's someone just outside of E-box.
Oh, Mister got to be careful. These bullets are close. The flames also not far away, but he doesn't give his position away. The patience of this man has been really, really good the past few rounds. So impactful. He's not finding all the kills, right? But he sets up an awful lot, or he finds that one frag to confirm the presence of another. Cheeky push in from Cabbi this time is punished, but everybody else is finding success, so just Tanir and Gokashima to pick up the pieces.
Squares drops Gokashima. It is just Tanir. No bomb plant either. I mean, man. Yeah, you come into the last round of the half, and you're looking at kind of what forZe have to work with. Like we said, just nothing. At least a bomb plant might have had a conversation, but like triple Mac 10, maybe even a fourth as well for Tanir. Depends if he wants to dip into the Galil. He does have money for it, but it's more about util as well. Yeah, you're going to go to a double Galil, triple Mac 10. More or less full belt to util. And for forZe, just hoping to find a second to see off this half. Just to remind everyone, this is forZe's map pick. I know it doesn't seem like it, but they look mentally completely checked out of this game.
Yeah, really not looking good, man. It's so surprising, to be honest. They have been incredibly resilient across the course of the tournament thus far. Trying something a bit fast towards B. It's not awful. It's still going to be tough here for Result. Would be huge if he could pull off this clutch. But Lucky just peeks his head out from behind the smoke, drops him for the 11th round. And my goodness, a sea of blue coming in. Espionage, this is their game. Absolutely. We'll see if they can fumble it after the break. Welcome back. We might be in with one of our quickest halves of the tournament here if Espionage play their cards right. forZe have a hell of a run back. 10 rounds split the teams down the middle at the moment. And of course a map in hand for Espionage. Last chance saloon here with it being the lower bracket. Not looking good for forZe. I think that is safe to say. My friend Neo here, who's alongside me, he said, you know what, I reckon forZe might be able to bounce back, but
Relax.
This is kind of the opposite of that, unfortunately. So, you know, yeah. I mean, it wasn't on camera, so there's no evidence for that. I could have just made it up. That's probably what he will say, but...
You're lying. Kakashi, man, I shot. We'll find iceberg. It's still not easy. They're playing retake here. I mean, messy fight through mid. They don't actually have the util really for the retake either. It's the big issue. So they keep to isolate fights like this. Like exactly this. Lucky, make that 3. Surely game, set, and match. And Shalfie just scratching his head. Thinking, man, what do we do? Brilliant work. Brilliant work from Espionage. There's just no competition.
Yeah, and the game state, you know, it's just been really, really one-sided for a long time. Espionage just firmly in their heads. You know, they waltz onto the A-bomb site and get the bomb down.
Yeah.
Like, what's happening there? What's happening there? How have forZe allowed that to happen with, you know, 0 resistance and 0 game plan for a retake? It looked like they had a solid man advantage, clean frag, and it's like, okay, let's mount this retake with, I don't know, the utility or the kits or the positioning that we've set ourselves up in. And there's just none of that. So really, really checked out here from forZe. I'd be curious to see what maybe some of the players say on social media afterwards, what happened here. But it has not looked good all series long, to be honest. There's no way of beating around the bush.
I guess the real shame... Oh, yeah, we have a little tech issue. I guess the real shame is just the fact that a lot of these kind of guys from the region of forZe, they don't really use Twitter, is the unfortunate thing. So I don't know if we'll see anything. I think...
Sure, what is it? VK, I think? But,
yeah, VK. I know a lot of people use Telegram as well. It's quite a popular one. But it's not really used in England, so we wouldn't really know too much about it. But in the same vein, they don't really use Twitter. So maybe we see kind of... I know sometimes we see some things from like Telegram and VK, whatever, put on towards Twitter about certain games and stuff. So maybe we'll see it. But I think I would actually love to hear what happened. I don't think it's as simple as, you know, this just wasn't a good showing. They've really not come out to play here. You know, there's mentally not checked out. They haven't even been like specifically out called. They're just losing every 50-50. There's, I mean, nothing in a positive note to go on here. At the moment, across 2 maps, we've got 10 rounds. It is rough.
Yeah.
It is seriously rough.
And, you know, it's difficult as well, that second half of Nuke, where they did manage to pull things back a bit. Still felt like Espionage were pretty firmly in control. It started to shake just towards the end. But that can happen sometimes. You know, you take your foot off the gas a little bit when you feel like you've got the win in the bag. So it's difficult to tell how impactful, how big, how difficult some of those rounds on the run back were for forZe is another thing as well. I don't know, maybe we shouldn't keep talking them down. They did manage a semblance of competition over on Nuke, but this is something else. You know, this is really out of left field. This is also their pick, is the thing. It's not like they've just been beaten on their pick and it's like, oh, damn, you know, now we have to play the hard map. It's like, no, in theory, they should be good on this one. And as we said, Espionage, no pushovers, but again, this is something more than that. So, yeah, really disappointing stuff from forZe, unfortunately. And a team that we all kind of root for as pundits, right? They've had some legends move in and out of this team. You know, I remember casting them years ago, years and years ago with Almeza.
Oh, throwback.
Guy. You know, so they have had a few tier 2 legends come through. Iceberg to open up. This may be the beginning of the end for forZe on B. Yeah.
Iceberg to open it, and honestly, probably at this rate, close the map, the series. It's not looking good. Gokashima will fall. The bomb will go down, and I think it goes without saying this is the beginning of the end. What a performance by Espionage. What a showing. for forZe to try and clutch this out now, and a 2, make that 1v5 is impossible. Tanir can't even get himself 1 kill. 13-1. Man alive. That is one of the quickest maps of Counter-Strike I've seen probably since CS2's come out and we've been casting it. That's probably the quickest map we've casted. You know, I was saying this yesterday when we had the 13-3, the 13-4.